So right now the issue is fixed, where the color really pops out. You see the yellow and you know, the yellow colors. The problem that we literally had like a minute ago in the previous stream when we were playing this was that down here, I think it was this one, HDR was on in game, and then when I go out here, you can see how washed out that color is? I'm just like, something's not right, because I'm using a new PC now, so you know, I have to like fix a bunch of things with the settings. So I was like, I can't be playing 30 hours of this game like with the washed out color on the stream. I mean, in game it looks perfect. Like you see all the contrasting colors very well, but on the stream, I'm like, if I was a viewer, I don't want to see this all the time. Like, so we fixed it. We went back here, turn off HDR off, and then now the color pops out really well, both in game and also on the stream. So that's this is a viewing experience I would like to see. Yeah, I have an HDR compatible. Yeah, so the monitor I have actually is like it's an HDR monitor. I just picked it up the other, like, you know, somewhat semi-recently. So everything's roughly different now in terms of how I have to go about like the in-game graphics when I stream. And it's always Hogwarts Legacy that gave me problems with trying to make sure that the streaming, like, OBS experience was good. But yeah, MC, I'm not sure if you like Harry Potter games. I'm pretty sure you know about Hogwarts Legacy. There's an OBS option you need to enable for HDR capture. Huh. Sweet. I think in terms of what we have now, I think the in-game turning off HDR is the solution. No worries, though. I think we got it now, so... Yeah, right now what we're doing is we're playing Hogwarts Legacy for the second time. So with the second time, we're going to be playing the Hufflepuff house. The first time we played this game, for like when the game first came out, we played Ravenclaw, which is a fantastic house. I'm playing Hufflepuff now because I know that you're going to be able to go to Azkaban later in the game for a brief period of time for one of the side quests. So, wow, this is the common room. Holy camole. And playing this game on ultra graphics makes the biggest difference. I tell you all, like, this is just the best graphics I've ever seen for like a magical game. Wow! Oh my goodness. This is great. I was going to try it out, but your main PC is a potato category and everyone's talking about how badly optimized. Probably. My old PC was running on a 980 Ti GeForce graphics card, and it struggled. I had to play this game on the lowest settings, and on 720p. It was playable, but the game was super, like, when it loaded in between, you know, maps and stuff, you know, it took a very long time. And sometimes, you know, it wasn't like, the frame rate wasn't that high anyways. I was playing at like less than 60 frames per second. Especially when I was streaming, because that took a lot of CPU already. This is so cool. Are these other doors? What? What is this? Oh! More rooms! That's so cool! This is such an interesting common room. I've never really, like, seen a lot of this. Wow! I love that lighting. On stream, this looks amazing. Sweet. MC, what are you up to right now, though? Are you playing some squad or all like other stuff? And thank you so much for working on the transitions as well. I really appreciate it.
Good, isn't it?
Oh, you can eat apples in here? Yeah. I think I can change my look right now. Ah, shoot, I forgot how to do it.
Potato!
No, not that. Is it this? No. Dang, I'm starting to forget how to play this game. Oh, maybe it's this. Okay, I forgot how to play this game. After I tried the V6 for a second time running into all the bugs, you just uninstalled? Oh no.
There you are. There you are.
Lenora.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is.
Searching for a
Likely
new
one
game?
of the Hufflepuffs around here.
Hogwarts like
Ours
okay,
choose
maybe
their own
not this game,
company
but
anyway. Wait, you're
you know
the
that's
fifth
tough.
year.
I was asked a question. If I
Quite
quit
the
squad,
dramatic entrance you made.
you know, due to the
Can't
new
imagine
update,
wanting
where
to
would
call
I
attention
go?
to yourself.
That's a really good
Especially since
question.
everyone will be watching to see
Now,
how
obviously,
much you
everyone's
already
thinking
know.
about what kind of game is like, you know, an FPS shooter game, has teamwork and all that. That's similar to Squad, but I don't think you have any other game like Squad. Besides maybe like future games like Burning Lands, Vietnam, I don't know, Hell Let Loose or something. It's tough. It's tough.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Go back to COD.
Nevertheless, it is
I
rather
only play Call of
unusual.
Duty for the
You must
campaign.
feel terribly
I love the
out of
campaign in
place.
Call of Duty. It
Of
was
course,
fantastically
presumably
made.
as a hard-working Hufflepuff.
But in terms of
you'll prove
multiplayer,
yourself
it's
in
not
no
for me.
time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you.
The graphics
You've
look
such a
very
lot
nice
to
on
do.
stream. I'm looking at the stream right now. It's really good quality.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Sweet. I love the yellow
Don't need to
color.
be frightened, little cat.
It's a cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone
You know,
a cat.
when I play Squad, it's
I'm
somewhat
sure
still
you'll find your way,
enjoyable.
all right?
If you play
I mean, it can
vehicles.
be a
If you
bit
play infantry,
overwhelming at first.
it's very
I
slow.
still get lost
That's a fact.
sometimes.
The game got slower infantry-wise,
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by
and
the
the
way.
suppression really hurts
glad
your
to
eyes.
have you in our house.
But if you play in a
I'm
vehicle,
Arthur.
you're
Thank
still in for
Nice to
some
meet you.
fun.
Was that
You just
your
gotta get a
cat?
good gunner,
No, one of the first
and
years,
everything
I
will be
think.
fine. You
Don't
know?
have any pets of my own, unfortunately.
Especially a tank
mother
or an
doesn't think
LAV.
too highly
Playing
of
one
them,
of those on any
especially
map,
magical
you're in
ones.
for a good time. Because vehicles, I don't think they even changed the movement speed of vehicles, so you're still moving somewhat fast.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical
So anytime I
beasts
do
are
get
rather
into match
incredible.
nowadays, I
Best
try to
thing
play
about
armor
coming
or
to
some type of
Hogwarts.
vehicle.
Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books.
The only thing
before.
that concerned me
Oh,
was
Dad
when they
did bring home a
reduced
puff
the
ski
arming
once.
distance to
Mum
like
was
20 meters
furious.
or 10 meters for ATs.
Anyway, I better go.
And I was like, okay, time out. That's super
Don't
close.
want them to be
10
late on their
meters.
first day.
I don't know if anybody like in real life would do that. If I had an
Nice
AT, I'm
meeting
not
you,
standing
Arthur,
10 meters
and
or
good
like
luck
20
finding
meters
that cat.
within
Thank
my
you.
target.
Try not to
If
get
I had to
lost in
shoot
the
a vehicle,
castle
like
yourself.
I'm standing far back.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like
Oh,
you.
she
Something's
good?
wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter
Just a
from my uncle.
band-aid to mortar
So
to a
tell
mortar
me,
wound.
I've been hearing all sorts of
Which
rumors.
caused by
Were you really nearly gobbled
Do you get
up by a
suppressed by
dragon?
mortars? I think you do.
That one is true. Not the typical
The
start to
thing
a
that
new
I
school.
found really
That's
interesting that
dreadful.
the update
Well, I'm
did
glad you made it here
was
alive.
they
Well,
allowed
anyway,
people
I imagine you have
inside
lots to
the
do.
vehicle to
I
get
hope you have a
suppressed.
wonderful
And I was
first
like,
day.
time out. Inside a vehicle? Like, what?
Thank you, Adelaide.
I think if they
Be
removed
seeing you.
that,
Of
if they
course.
did not
And good
do
luck.
that, where you're not able to be suppressed in a
Is the
vehicle,
new Hufflepuff out of bed
and
yet?
maybe got rid of that
Professor
super smaller
Weasley's
arming
waiting
distance,
for
I
them
think we
outside
would have
the
been
common
fine. Heli pilot likes it? Wow. You know I'll be playing this game a bit slow. It's just so that we can appreciate the atmosphere around us. Like, look at that. Like, that is just amazing. The lighting. And this is ultra graphics. We are playing on a 4080 GeForce graphics card right now. Like, top of the line specs. And this is truly amazing. Top graphics for this game right now. Ooh, look at the fire. Ah. All right. Here
Oh,
we go.
goodness. You need to practice a bit more, I think.
Oh, like look at this. Oh my goodness, that person just walked through a wall. I'm not letting him through. He just walked through me. Holy camoli. HP World has his magic, indeed. Oh, who are you? Oh, wait, it's the professor.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe
I
I'm
made my
here.
character's
Well, you
hair look
are
like what my
here.
hair usually
Make the
looks like
most
when
of
it's
it.
somewhat long.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
I just got a
Now,
haircut.
in
If you,
light of your unique
yeah, you see,
situation,
fresh
joining us
haircut.
as a fifth
I don't know, I
year,
haven't looked at
you'll
the
need to
back
catch
yet.
up
How
with your
does it look?
classmates and not fall behind.
So I think
Especially
it's pretty
as you'll
good.
be expected to complete
I'll take
your
it.
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs.
Perfect, thank you.
Ow.
Yeah, when I got the
Yes,
haircut,
your
the
ordinary
person
visiting
cutting my hair was
level
doing it with such precision.
will
Like
determine
he
what
took
type
his
of
time. He was
career
like
you
very
can have when
slow,
you leave
you
here.
know, with the
After
razor. I'm just
much
like,
discussion
there's
with the
some.
headmaster
I
and the
went to
Department of
so many
Magical
different barbers.
Education
Some of them
at the
go,
Ministry. We've
and they still look
devised
good, but
something
this one was like very
extraordinary to ensure
precise.
your
And I was like,
success.
okay, like take your time, you know. Like I don't mind. Like usually, like if they take their
Here
time
you
with it,
are.
that means like it's gonna be a really good haircut. But some people are still able to get a really nice haircut for you, like extremely quickly, like that. I remember I got my haircut, it got done in less than 10 minutes. I was like, holy moly, and I thought I looked great, you know?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
I'm a fifth year.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh,
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
you're going bald? Oh,
Perhaps seeing it
no!
in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me.
I hope
and
you're
we
doing
shall
well,
put it to
though.
the test.
I thought, you know, I was like, you know, when's gonna be the next podcast for Squad? I don't know yet. We'll see. Because I think
This
now,
way.
I think in terms of the ICO update, you know, we've been doing the podcast for over 30 hours. Unless there's a Jesus. Okay. They don't want me to go away from the professor. Okay, I'll stay nearby.
The guide will give you opportunities
It's
to
kinda
practice
like-
your magic and educate
Like,
yourself
what else can we
about
talk about with the
wizarding
ICO
lore.
update? I think we're like, to be honest, this might be the last podcast that we do in a
I
while.
certainly would have
Until
appreciated something like
another
the
major
field guide
update
when I
comes
was a
that's like
student.
that rocks
Using
the
guide will
foundation of
also
Squad
train you to be alert
significantly.
to your surroundings.
But in terms of right
Do
now, I
keep up.
think we've talked enough about the ICO update in the past 30 hours of podcast hours. But it's been a very good discussion, and I think this past
Simply
podcast that we
cast
did, it was
Revelio
very
on it,
good.
and
You know,
we'll see
great
what the guide
moderation,
says.
great discussions. Everybody was keeping time, you know, and then we got to hear everybody's sides of their perspective about the update. And I think in terms of like the overall success of the podcast, I think we did a really great job. Like everyone did fantastic. What am I supposed to do? Oh, this.
Revelio.
Oh, it's a book.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for
In 1 to
more
2 weeks, we can
opportunities
talk
like
about the
that.
new. Yeah, that's what I think too. I
Inside
think we got to
and
give more
outside
time in between this next podcast so that more people can get used to it. And I think another hotfix might come again soon. They might tweak a further couple things, which I think they should. I don't think this first hotfix should be the end all be all for this V6
good timing.
update.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get
Yes,
around
the
a bit
teleportation.
quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Okay. Great Hall. Library Annex region. A and D. Oh, you can rotate. Okay, cool. What do I do? Wait. Fast travel to the Central Hall. Oh, there we go. But I think after 30 hours of this podcasting, I think we got the podcast system going really well. Like, Before, I just wanted to share, like, when we first did the
And here we are.
podcast,
Quite the
before
time
the
saver.
ICO update, it
These
was a very
stairs
casual
lead
setting.
directly to Central Hall.
We would invite, like, maybe 2 or 3 people to it.
You can get
And then we would just talk for, like, 1 to 2 hours,
Hall.
max. And, about miscellaneous squad topics. But now after the ICO update, we got a lot of people interested in the podcast. I think the day 1 of the podcast when we did it, it was still, I think, roughly the same turnout. Maybe we had like 2 or 3 more extra people. We spent a couple hours talking about it. Actually, not a couple hours. This one went on for like almost 12 hours. It was like 10-hour stream or something like that. Anyways, or it was a very long stream for that one. The first day of ICO. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Like, I think we can turn this into something where we can get it to be more smooth. So we cleaned it up a bit. I talked to other people about it, what they suggested we do, and then, flash forward 30 hours of podcast hours later. For yesterday's podcast, we got the graphics going, we got the system going, we got the Discord voice channels going, we got the PowerPoint presentation with the questions. We got the overall presentation looking really well, and I was a bit nervous for yesterday because I didn't know how the discussions would go, but after we talked about it, with the whole panel 5 on 5 throughout the past 5 hours of that podcast session, I think it went really well. Like, everybody was bouncing ideas off each other, everybody was maintaining time, and it was a very successful podcast. Like, you got to have a team for this to make it work. You got to have your moderators, you got to, it's like this is something you got to plan ahead to really make sure the podcast quality is worth it, instead of, you can't just be letting people talk all the time, or else, the podcast will never end. Like, you got to, set times and stuff, like 15-minute max to talk about this topic, so that, people have that, feeling that, oh, okay, that means I can't just ramble. I gotta, get my points across very concisely and quickly. So that's how we maximize the discussion. And a lot of people told me after, they're like, hey, that podcast is really good. I was like, heck yeah. So I'm just really happy. Where we first started the podcast as just a simple casual thing with, just random text on the screen, the questions that we have for discussion and just a little background image, to something where it's like a full-out production, and people are sharing their perspectives about the topic at hand, which is in this case the ICO update for Squad. So it's really cool, how things have evolved very quickly for the podcast, and I've never really seen other people do these type of podcasts for this game specifically. So I think we're really paving the way for future podcast discussions for Squad. So this is a really interesting thing. I think that this game can really benefit from, podcasts, not just amongst the community members, but also amongst the game developers, so that we can have a more open discussion, and people can explain their perspectives in a much more elaborate way, rather than reading through essays of text. Yeah. I think if we get another update, for example, if V7 update comes out, whatever that entails, we'll do a podcast for it, and the general questions is, what do you think about the V7 update? How did V7 update affect the game's future? Stuff like that. Those basic questions. For sure, I would like to do a podcast update for every, major update, or major mechanical changes for the game. Anyways, let's keep playing this game. Ah!
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Whoa!
Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
This reminds me of Central Station. Or is it Grand Central Station at New York?
I've been collecting chisel.
This is, yeah, honestly, this is
That
totally
should be
Grand
all for
Central
now.
Station vibes.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Husky, welcome back. We back in this. And Husky, great news. We fixed the color problem. The last time we played this game, 2 days ago, I think, the colors looked really washed out. It looked gray, silver gray. And I was looking at the stream, I was like, what's going on with this? We fixed it. We turned off HDR in game, and it fixed the color on stream. So if you look at the stream right now, you get the color's not washed out anymore, where everything looks black and white or something. Everything has contrasting colors. Everything looks fine. Like, I hope this is a much better viewing experience. Oh hell no! If it looked like that, I'll be complaining like crazy. All right.
Thank you, Professor.
I'm glad we
Weasley.
fixed it now, rather than like near end game, where it's like
and you have
when it
much
suddenly
to
occurs,
learn.
I was like, oh, all we had to do
Your
was turn off
professors have agreed
HDR
to
in
create
game. But
additional
now,
assignments
no, we're already
for
done
you
with our second
outside
playthrough of this
class.
game.
You'll be up to speed
So-
in no time. Judging by your adept
Yeah.
use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what?
He's
I want
been
to do an
terribly
IRL stream
vague
today
as
because
to the
we don't
events
have work today.
preceding
This is
your
why I'm
arrival,
streaming super early.
Specifically about what
in the
happened
day,
after
or I
that
want to say super early
awful
now, but
dragon
you know,
attack.
earlier than usual.
My suspicion is
But I was
that
like, you
there's
know what? It's
more
gonna
to the
rain,
story than
and
a
I
search for
just wanna
belongings
take it
and an
easy.
extended trip up to the castle.
Had an idea to go to the big super mall again and try out another restaurant. Another day. Right now, I gotta rest. But I'm really excited though to do another one. It's really fun doing those, like going out there, trying out restaurants, and just exploring. It's so fun, you know.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins?
The
Well,
graphics look so good. Like
I
if you look at the
presume
person's
Professor Fig
facial
has his
structure, it looks
reasons for
real.
keeping the details to
I mean, you know, it's
himself
like a game,
for
but
now.
like it looks, I don't know, so
Speak of the
real.
devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I think because I got
I
this
wouldn't
game
say I
like
chose
day
the
one, and I got
dragon's
the
path,
expansion
Professor.
pack.
Rather
And I did those
unfortunately, it
Twitch
seemed that it
drops.
chose
I have
us.
access to
Very
one of those
well.
like the moon robes
Enough
where
chit-chat.
it looks, or it's
I
like an
need to get to
astronomy
class
robe
myself.
where it's
Might
like
I rely
super
on you,
blue
Professor
and
Fig,
it
to
has like
explain the details of the field
astronomical
guide's
images
map?
on it.
Of course.
I think after they introduce
Thank
me
you.
to my wardrobe, I'm gonna switch my costume.
Good
It's
luck
just for
today.
Cosmetics.
And remember
It doesn't
to
give you any
use
special
your
abilities and
field
all that
guide.
good stuff.
It
It's
will
just
be
simply something you
invaluable
put
to
on
you.
top of yourself.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And
How's
you.
the sound?
I
How's
was
the
hoping
audio
our
quality
paths
in
would
game?
cross
Is it a
today
good volume or should
before
I
you immersed
crank it up?
yourself in studies? Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It's perfect.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir. But
Awesome.
I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
The field guide. Is it F or no? It's M. Field guide. It's been so long since I've played this game that I'm starting to forget the keys to press. Track quest. Leviosa. Ooh. What just happened?
The map is enchanted to help you find your
This will
way.
be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Awesome. Attend defense against the dark arts class. So I think we are able to teleport to it, but we're gonna walk to it because we want to see the scenery. Man, such nice graphics. Why is he following her? What the heck?
Revelio.
I have no idea. Oh! Yes! Teleportation.
That I don't write down.
Sorry. What the heck is this? I'm lost. But this looks cool. Oh, it's locked. You could get lost everywhere. Oh. Oh, it's the potions classroom. Heck yeah.
No.
Revelio.
Oh, how did I get one of those? Oh, I can't get that one yet. I need to learn the spell. What the heck is this? Ah! Whoa! Oh, my eyes! Wow! We're in the courtyard. Nice. Wow. I like it. Shows that there's a flu teleportation here. Yes. As you walk around here, you want to unlock those teleportation zones. It's just a little walk away. Oh my goodness, look at this. That looks cool. Wow. It's a dragon. Stained glass in-game? Damn, that looks cool.
I didn't use the dragon my class for herbology. I refuse to bare hands.
Wow.
Is that all you've got?
Oh.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
All right. I'm gonna unlock all these spells. Pretty simple. Heck yeah.
Levioso!
Yay!
Now,
I
let's
love
try
the
something a
windows.
little
Look at the windows
larger.
in this classroom. Holy commode. Oh, jeez. Got a phone call. Give me a sec.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Alright, we're back. Thanks for waiting. What am I doing?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso!
Oh!
Now, well done.
Levioso!
Get him! Finish him!
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using
Ooh.
only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay. Let's get him.
This should be easy. Levioso! Good form.
Oh, he has so much HP. Oh, we're just gonna spam this guy.
Protego lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
Oh!
Hey,
Oh, we're getting so much better at this game.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I just knocked him out.
Students for this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Cool.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
Nice work.
I enjoyed.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good practice.
Didn't expect in you. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
Sweet! Oh! What is that? A teleportation? There's a teleportation somewhere. You see that bottom left? There's some flu powder thing. I think it's down there. Is it down here? Huh, it's not. Huh. Wow, there's a lot of people hanging around. That's a lot of students looking through here. Like, what are y'all looking at? This is the most amount of Hogwarts students that I'm literally just walking through right now. Holy cow. What? Oh, hell no. It's pretty scary. Where am I going? Oh, Charms class is up there. Okay. There's a flu flame here, but it doesn't show where. Oh, here's one. Wow. I like this. This person looks spooky. There's a door. Is it this one? No, that's the bathroom.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him of the lesson.
We got some water.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm?
No textbooks.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right, Accio is a good one.
Accio.
Hey, nice.
That is not bad.
Thank you.
You are a swift learner.
Thank you.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Very nice.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Such a nice background out there. All right.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm.
Oh, it's a
Very
game.
good. Now, think of this like excellent control there.
Nice. I'm getting better at this game now.
That's it.
Easy.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing
are we?
red. Clear?
Holy cow,
Yes,
we're in
sir.
the big courtyard area. I think Quidditch is... Oh, Quidditch should be right there. Nice. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Oh, she's good.
Yes!
Okay, okay.
Accio.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Ah! Oh, jeez.
That is how it's done.
Oh, let me show you. Let me show you how it's done. Ah!
Splendid!
Watch this.
Huh. Oh, we're gonna be tied after this one. I hope.
Accio.
Precision control. Let go, let go, let go! Ah.
Quite impressive.
Oh, wait, no, we're not tied. No!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
There's more? What do you just do? Oh, no.
I think we are well past interesting at
This
this
is
point.
hard.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh! That should be.
There we go.
I got this. Watch this.
Accio.
Very good.
Be sharp.
All right. One more. No! Yes!
Well done.
Thank you.
Watch this.
Oh. No way. How?
That is how it's done.
Okay. Oh, I might get screwed. This one. No! Yes! Yes! Okay. Oh no, we still win! Yes!
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
No, it doesn't.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly,
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Thank you.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
Oh, what happens if I go up here? What's up here?
If you're so.
Oh.
Be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
This is so cool. I like this. I like this classroom a lot.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Sweet.
Hello there.
Hi.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I once flew to it.
Accio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Where am I going? Ooh, what's this?
Accio. Revelio.
What am I doing with this?
Accio. Levioso.
Oh! Sure. I don't know what we're doing.
Protego.
What are we doing right now? Hang on. Gear. The heck? There you go. No assignments. Wait, what the heck? There's another page going around. Huh. Oh, I can't jump off the stairs. Wow. Where am I going? Oh, down here. There's a flue flame somewhere, I just don't know where. Oh, unless it's over here. No, it's not.
Not sure we should study for the astronomy.
Whoa, what the heck is this? Oh, there's a flame right there.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand.
I borrowed my
but you'll
wand?
find the magic you
Why
cast
can't I
with
just
your
use that?
own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Alright, here we go.
How nice to see
Oh, wait,
you,
no,
my
no.
young friend.
Okay, so I got this one. Speak. Report to Professor Ronan. Oh, there it is. Wow, look at this, everybody. Holy moly. It's a nice day out. Nice tree. This is like a willow? I don't know what this is, but it's a nice tree. Ultra graphics, everybody. This is ultra graphics that we are looking at.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay.
Accio. Got it. Revelio.
This one, I need to repair that. I'm just going with the flow. I don't even know where I'm going. What is this?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
A flying page?
Brilliant.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
I trust the preliminary. Let us give the... Remember to...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Good.
That's it. Very good.
Reparo.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heart.
Oh!
Reparo.
Oops. Ah.
Isn't there?
Look at this. This is such a nice view. Wow, I love the plants and all that looking here. So nice. Alright, what am I doing? It's the next quest.
Protego!
Visit Hogsmeade.
There's some.
Is this the greenhouse? Oh, I think it is the greenhouse. Whoa!
I've no doubt the black.
Oh, Flu Flame.
Hello. Looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Sweet! We're in this. We're literally gonna go to one of the coolest villages in the game. Whoa, people are just appearing on the map. Holy cow! Where'd all these players come from? Oh, look at that.
Professor Weasley
Quidditch in the background.
Really?
And all these trees and flower
I had
textures.
planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
This is
I thought you might enjoy better
insanely
being
awesome.
in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
One has to wonder.
Oh, we're gonna run to Hogsmeade? That's gonna take forever.
I I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Wow.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year.
It sure is.
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Floating water camp.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
This is literally, we're jogging a
Oh,
mile.
wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
So awesome.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Wow, that's the
Absolutely.
castle.
Likely already named them too.
Where did they come from?
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's
Left?
off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the
We need
area,
these
since
for
you're relatively
potions.
new here.
She said that? She knows more about it than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly
what the
learn a
heck?
great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Thestrals? Are they literally gonna walk through? Holy cow! Now this is a view I would totally
I
sit
was a
here for.
metamorphagus. Imagine being able to change your eye color depending on your mood.
Wow,
Professor Weasley's
look at
already
that.
preparing me to take my
Sit here at the bench?
Transfiguration in EWT.
I love switching spells. Swapped my brother's treacle tart for a fish pie once.
That is what I'm talking
He
about.
still
Look at
won't
that
eat
view.
around me.
Professor Weasley is a marvel.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my
This
arrival
person's running.
feeling quite strange.
Oh, get out of his way! Holy cow!
Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
Oh, I need those.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say.
Nice
Hopefully
view.
it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Huh?
Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Sure.
She'll be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
For picking that, by the way.
Guys, what the heck is that?
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade.
Interesting
I am
sign.
happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Old school.
Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Oh, it's a broom. Wow, that's a lot of people here.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
All right. Ollivanders. There's one. No, not that. This one.
Merlin, blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Nice colors.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
curious indeed.
Sure, why not? We'll take this.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
What happened to my robe?
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Sweet. Let's see.
Protego!
Go for some potions. A lot of characters around here.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Cool. So that's one. I think I need to go tomes. Yeah, I do. Whoa, jeez.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity. But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
I like this little room here. Whoa. Now that is cool. Nice fireplace. The last one is the magic neath. Wherever that is. Should be here.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me. Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy. I keep the... In addition to C. But what say we...
Plants.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients.
Dang, I don't have enough cash to buy any of these.
Wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Natty, where are you? Oops.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Jeez Louise! Oh!
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Dark magic, what is this? Fight!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
I am doing no damage.
What was that?
I have no idea.
I was trying to beat him at his own game. Protego!
I like it!
Ah!
Zoom on!
Ancient magic! Team! Oh,
Took him
jeez!
long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Oh, I think we got it. Ah! Ah! That's not effective! Oh, jeez! Oh! What is this? Oh! Yes!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Sure. Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
You're absolutely welcome.
Levioso, Reparo.
Lucky they didn't.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Sure. Ooh. What's all the damage? There's one more.
Revelio.
Maybe here.
Reparo.
Is that it? Sure.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections.
Life-saving,
And as I
okay.
suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Cool.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Alright, we're gonna save the game. I gotta take off now and take care of some stuff. We'll continue this game another time. And yeah, good stuff. An hour, 30 minutes into this. Day by day, we'll keep progressing through the game until endgame. And I'm really excited. Our second playthrough, so we're much better at the game's mechanics. And yeah, it's really exciting stuff. So I hope that you're all enjoying this as well. And I'll see you all later. Happy Monday. Stay safe, stay happy.